traders. This is Mike with Ripper Die Trading, and I'm live day trading this morning, watching AMD, and I don't know what this thing's gonna do. It started out with a gap to fill above for the pre-market. It's gone over that, back under. Now it looks like it's gonna open with a gap below. I haven't seen this before, so I do have my trading window open this morning. Not sure if I'm going to trade still yet today. Monday for sure. I do have this open in case I see something that kind of fits my new updated strategy. However, I do have it set to a smaller amount. I'm going to just start out with 500 shares, testing this new strategy for a while. So I'm going to ease back into this thing. We are opening up in about a minute, and right under this $21 level here, which it held it down in pre-market. Well, it kind of got above it, but it held it down yesterday. Kind of went above it first thing this morning about 5 a.m. As you can see here. But I don't know. I'm more comfortable when there's a bigger gap and it's in between support and resistance, which it's kind of, I mean, we got the gap right here a little bit below. We've got 2070, which has been a key level, and this 20. So we're in between two key levels, closer to 21. I mean, this is 50-50 for me. It could take off, bust through 21 and go, or it could hit 21 and head for 2075. I'm not 100% confident, so I'm going to hang out and watch. Got about 3 seconds to the bell. So right now, 21 kind of holding strong. And there it goes. Let's see. Probably have to get the 2005 to take off. There it goes. 2005, and it took off. So 25, I guess, is the next that we're looking at. Like I filled in a couple options, it looks like. That'd have been a good little buy right there as it broke 21. It did hit 2005 and jump. Nvidia is tanking right now, so I could see a pretty big pullback here in a second on this one. Let's get zoomed up a little bit here. Now, for me to get in short here, I'd like to see 21 hold it down, which it didn't. So what I was doing is just jumping towards the momentum and hoping it kept going beforehand. And, you know, that still might have worked here. It didn't go too much above 21, but I'd like to see a little more confirmation here. I almost clicked it right there at 2090. I feel like I might be chasing a little bit right now. Maybe if we can see another pullback to the 21 area and see it hold again, I might get short. But so trading this way, I am going to miss more entries. However, I won't be wrong as much, so it'll end up being better So we're right there at that gap fill. Let's see how it reacts to that. Right through it. So, you know, wishing I'd have clicked the 2090. Maybe not. We're going. We want $21 to hold it down. Which it's not looking that great at the moment. We gotta get to that 2085. SPY's headed down right now. That could help us out. Get through this 2085 area, we could see a big red candle. $20.85 is trying to hold tight. All right. Next, I'm going to be careful about 2075 area. Well, Nvidia is starting to head down now, so is SPY. So it's lots of times AMD heads with them, but just dinking around right now. We want to get through 2080, and it's not looking good right at the moment. It's messing with me. Come on. Nvidia's heading for the low of the day. You need to go with it. Chop, chop, chop. Pick a direction and hopefully it's down. Well, guys, we need 21 to be our hero here. Knock it down. It's not doing it. All right. Nice. We got a little bit of a butt whooping there. Had a little bit of profit, but didn't take it. let's see on this tick chart. We gotta learn from this. So tick chart showed momentum shifting at 2085. So if I'd been watching that a little better, I could have gotten out. So I don't know. I'm gonna watch it for a little bit longer. Well, we got on the wrong end of that momentum. I almost went long when it got the other way, 21. Right in this area here. Just because it did bounce off this this gap right here. So my new rule is gonna try to, when I get the EMA crosses, I have it set up to show me an arrow. Pretty elementary there, but it got through 21, and then I got the arrow. That's when I got short, and I didn't get the best entry. Had I got in, closer to 21, 20 cents, that's enough to take profit. But I got filled at like 20.86, 20.88. So wasn't a whole lot of profit to take, and then it went against me. So I took more of a loss than I wanted to because it got to 21 and I was waiting for it to break, and it jumped big. So, well, I mean, you can see for yourself as it hit 21, it was. So at this point, I'll sit here and wait and watch and see if this thing can fizzle out. maybe go short again. But it'd have to get up close to 2050. I'd like to see it kind of slowly get to 2050, consolidate a little bit, and then head down. I mean, this right here, this is the dangerous stuff I was doing. I'd jump in here short when clearly we're in an uptrend. Now, you know, I might get lucky and get a little pullback to 21.19 if I was in, but this looks just kind of like a little healthy pullback before the next leg up. A lot of people here were selling, but they're eating right through them. 35. Is kind of trying to hold it down. Which is close to this little support, this little key level here. So I don't know if we get it to consolidate here and turn around, I might jump back in short. Again, a little consolidation, so we will see. I kind of like to see this line break and hold it down as resistance for a while, and then, you know, a couple bounces off that, I might be willing to go short again. See that my bad entry on the first one caused me to hold too long. Had I taken profit, you know, here, I'd have been ready to go back long when this golden setup happened, bouncing off a key level, getting across, and that's just an easy 30 cents, and never gave you a reason, never came back below this EMA here. I mean, in all reality, you could easily still be in. And seeing with that first loss, you heard me trying to talk myself into getting short again when there's really zero reason to go short. Nvidia is climbing right now too. The charts for AMD and Nvidia look fairly similar. It's just looks AMD dumped a little harder at open, but I'll bring this down where you can see it. It's somewhere in there. Yeah, there we go. Now you can kind of see it looks somewhat similar. We just didn't get as big a drop off, severe drop off, but they're The two semiconductor companies trade very similar, obviously different price points. The thing that's crazy about AMD is when you look at stocks on your trading platform. Let me pull this back down. You look at on the side there how it says it's showing the volume. Most time you'll see it measured in thousands. Well, look at AMD's measured in millions because it traded almost 2 million shares that first minute. That's what makes it a good stock for day trading. It's so liquid. You can get in and out almost anytime you want to with almost as many shares as you want to without having much, if any, slippage. And also it gives a pretty big range. It goes up and down a good amount each day. So, I mean, right here you could have made 40 cents on this move, and it's been, in 10 minutes, 40 cents. And you don't often get giant, red or green candles. They do happen, but you're not going to see dollar jumps. You might see 10 and 20 cent jump real quick, which, depending on how many shares you're trading, that could hurt. But all right, we made it to that 2050 I was talking about. We'll see what happens here. 2150 correction. I went through and labeled every whole dollar and half dollar on my list just because they tend to act as support and resistance for sure, and sometimes I would miss that. If I didn't have it labeled, I'd just see it going through empty space and miss out on trade. So right now, sounds like I did say it could turn around right here at 2051, and it's done exactly that, but it did it so quick, and it's hard for me to just jump in right there, because it's also an area where if it does go through it, it'll do just like earlier when we were watching, and I said, if it gets through 21 and then 2105, as soon as it did, boom, it jumped up. Same thing could happen here. So it's dangerous to just jump in the first one. It was due a little healthy pullback as well if it's going to keep going. Now if we get up there and bounce off it again, I might jump back in. Let's see, the tick chart showed I could have got short at 2144. Alright. Let's see if it gets back up there. I was trying to get I had my finger on the short button, which, you know, wouldn't be a horrific place to get in and just risk to 21, breaking 21, but there's been no real confirmation as of yet. This is kind of lower high right now, but it's more of a guessing game, guessing, you know, the trend reversal, and you can go on streaks that way, but I don't think it's sustainable. Hindsight, you know, might have been a pretty good little short, but well, what I don't like about it is if we got this 2150 we're bouncing off of, and then historically this has been a key level. Tons of EMA, we got EMAs, VWAP here, tons of places it could bounce. It's got to work its way up through all this, and when it finally does, we got 21 to deal with again. So and if we get one big red candle that goes through it all, you know, you never want to get in after a giant red candle. Once you see one of those kill candles, you want to, there's usually a little bit of pullback and before it continues down. I'm getting pretty close here though. I have to see one more little pullback and then I might be convinced. But, you know, it's probably going to go without me because I'm being too cautious. But hey, that 2045 we were talking about a minute ago, right here, that was perfect. That's why people do it, but pull back to 2040 for me. Nope. So and it feels like that this thing's gonna, you know, go back down. And right here, you know, we've had our wave down. We could just sit here for a second, then dump off. But a lot of times it moves in waves, so it's not unheard of for this thing to go back up to about 2040 before it jumps on down. And I don't feel like holding through that, so I'm gonna wait and see if we can get back up to 2040. And honestly, I'd love to see it get back to 2043 before it headed back down. That'd be a pretty safe entry. We're not looking like we're gonna get that big a pullback though. Lots of people stacking up at 29. Might be trying to keep this under 2030. I'm going. Let's see what happens. Where are we in at? 2025. Let's get through 21. Getting through 21 would be really good for me and anybody else short right now. They're stacked up. Not a whole lot of resistance left till 21. So I would love to get this down to about get close to $21 and I'd get out happily. It's playing with me. Again, it gave me just enough to think about what was going on, and now it's coming back against me. $20.30 holding, which is good. We really need to get through this 21.20 area. 21.16's VWAP. It'd be nice to get through that pretty quickly. But if we get through that, we'll probably see a lot of people selling and jumping in short, which could send it down pretty quick. And the 2 times I've been in today, it just, it's taking its time, isn't it? Come on. Eat up 21.21 and then eat up 21.20 and die. Not looking good on the 5-minute for me. Looks like a straight up bull flag that I wasn't watching. Such a pain in my ass right now. I'm about to get out, guys. See, back, I'm in 20 cents lower than I first said it'd be a good short. But that's just, I'm trying not to make that my guessing plan. I thought I saw a little bit of confirmation in this area. And it's consolidating, so I'm not 100% wrong yet. It's just messing with me. It's consolidating to go one way or the other. So I'm either about to get a good drop or it's about to jump high on me. Hopefully this is the top of the upswing, and we're about to get it to break down through the 2120 area soon. If we can't get through 2120 here, it won't be very good for me. Whatever it's gonna do, I'd wish it would do it. It's Friday and I got stuff to do. A lot more buyers than sellers right now, but with stock that trades this many shares, it could change in any second. All right, let's go. Get down there. If this trade works out, I worked hard for it. This is not looking good. Looks to me like we're building support and about to blow through 30, 2130. Wow, there's tons of people at 2128. I should probably just get out and count my loss. There's so many people there at 28 buying. Oh wow, it got through them. I did not see that happening that quick. There was 150,000 orders sitting there. I think some news just came out. Higher crime and something else. The FAA has halted flights into New York, citing staffing shortage. Hopefully this, in the market, news does some crazy stuff. So it'd be nice to see it. Everyone just do some panic selling real quick. I don't see it affecting anything right now too highly, but there we go. That's what we wanted to see. Come on now. You're not done. It's killing me. Getting through 20, we got a bunch of people stacked up. We could see a pretty big drop if we get through here. They're getting broke down. Oh, come on now. Get through it. Trying hard. Man, it's holding strong. I'd like to get through this time. It's starting to scare me. Come on, wash out, bitch. There we go. Zoom out a little bit here so we can see a little bit VWAP that's messing with right now. VWAP's at this 2017 area. I'd like to get through that real quick. What are we on here? Yeah, we're good. I don't really see anything major till $21 now. See, everything else seems to be going up right now. This is crazy. I maybe should have taken that at when we were at 50 bucks just to 21.20, hold it down and we'll be happy. Took a while to get through it, so if it turns into resistance, we're good to go. If it gets above it, not so good. can show you, if I sell right now, this thing will die. Just the way it works. A lot of people are at 15, so let's get through this one again and we'll see a drop. There we go. I should have been playing this more like I should stop looking at the dollar amount and start playing this like I have a lot of shares. Watch this. Sell half of it. And it'll jump. Oh, it's not letting me sell half. I guess my hotkeys are broken. Oh wait, what's it saying? No position to sell. Oh, that's right, I'm short, duh. No wonder. There we go, I sold half of it. You know what? It's getting close to that $21 area. I'm gonna go out a winner. Thanks for watching if you watched, and I will see you guys Monday. Subscribe if you want to see when my videos come out, and like and share. You know the deal.